Just as chirper. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Daily Tiff, where we keep it real and cut through the noise and talk about what is actually going on. No spin, just real talk. I'm Tiffany, and today we're talking about a fresh story from June 5th, 2025. The U.S. just vetoed a UN resolution calling for a ceasefire in Gaza. If you're tired of the UN acting like they run the world, stick around. We're breaking it down with some common sense and perhaps a few eye rolls. Let's get into it. So, what's the deal? Well, on June 4th, the U.S. vetoed a UN Security Council resolution demanding an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. Reuters reported that all 14 other countries on the council voted for it, but the U.S. said nah. Why? Because the resolution didn't address some key realities, like Hamas's role in the conflict and Israel's right to defend itself. Now, I'm not saying everything's black and white here. Gaza's a mess. Over 2 million people are caught in a humanitarian crisis, and that's heartbreaking. But let's not pretend Hamas is just a group of misunderstood freedom fighters. They've been launching attacks for years, and the October 7th abductions are still fresh in everyone's mind. The U.S. is saying, hey, you can't just demand a ceasefire without dealing with the terrorists causing the chaos. And honestly, that makes sense to me. But of course, the UN is clutching their pearls, acting like the US is the bad guy. Maybe they should focus on why Hamas keeps going to civilians using them as shields instead of pointing fingers. Just a thought. What do you think? Did the US make the right call? Hit the comments. Now, let's zoom out a bit. This veto isn't just about Gaza. It's about who calls the shots. The UN loves to act like they're the world's moral compass, but let's be real. They've got their own agenda. Half the countries on that council have human rights records that make your skin crawl, yet they're out here lecturing the US and Israel. Spare me. On the flip side, the left is already losing it, saying the US is complicit in the crisis. Okay, but where's the outrage for Hamas or for Iran, who's been funding this chaos for years? It's always the same story. Blame America first, ignore the actual bad guys. Meanwhile, some on the right are cheering the veto, but conveniently forgetting that we're still sending billions to the region. If we're going to take a stand, let's at least be consistent. Stop writing blank checks while we're at it. This whole situation's a powder keg. Just look at the related news. 12 people injured at a pro-Israel rally in Boulder with Molotov cocktails. Tensions are boiling over, and pretending a ceasefire will magically fix it is naive. So what's the real solution here? I'm not sure, but I know ignoring reality isn't it. What's your take? So why should you care? Because this isn't just about some far-off conflict. It's about America's role in the world. Do we bow to international pressure and let the UN dictate our moves, or do we stand up for what we think is right, even if it's messy? This veto shows the U.S. isn't afraid to go it alone when it counts, but it also means we've got to own the consequences. From global backlash to protest at home, this stuff hits close. So let's not just scroll past the headlines. Think about what's really going on, and maybe turn off the sanctimonious talking heads while you're at it. They're usually more noise than signal. That's it for today, folks. If you're fed up with the drama and want more no BS takes, hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell like it owes you money. Check out my last video on what Trump tariffs and border crackdowns mean for you, and drop a comment. What do you think about 1, the veto, 2, the UN, or 3, this whole mess? I'm Tiffany, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay sharp, stay grounded, and stay free.